Look at your hands. I demand you look at your hands. Behold the gadgets of Gaia. We have these through Gaia's grace. We work. The tips. Hello, this is Renee from Stretch into Spirit. I guess I might be doing this. You know, I was thinking about rock and roll. Specifically, I love rock and roll. Put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. So come and take some time and dance with me. It doesn't go with the beat of this vibe behind me, I must say. So as you can see, I'm sitting on the ground. I'm just on the ground. A perfectly grown woman. Just up in the morning, decided the ground's the place to be. It's a plug-in. You come up, pre-rise, and you get your body plugged in. How can this possibly help me? What is beneficial of this? I don't know, it's just all your inner workings. Connecting to the source. The breath. And after you move around, after you divide some cells, you sit. Yep, I'm just breathing it in. That's what happens when you move things through you. You see, we absorb so much. We absorb so much. And when you petrify your body by lack of opportunity flow, like you could do this probably. You might never do it, but you could. You could even be sitting on the couch and going, yeah. Let's push you back. More body move here. Or in front of you. You're stretching, you're expanding. Even me just doing that. You're lengthening that spine. That is the antenna. It's just your pole. It is your pole. Your pole moves all different ways. It's such a circular move. You can think like, wow, look, she's being like sexy or something. But I'm just moving to my possibilities. I'm using the opportunity for these movements to dance through, balance through. Yeah, it's so fun. So get on the ground. You know, we think, rock and roll, but what about the roll? What about your roll? I'd like to introduce my new friend. It's a very large, my largest as far as this particular texture of rubber, that would be the 4 squares level. And man, you just roll on this baby. Actually was rolling on all of this morning and it almost made me throw up. It was like, let's move it through. Oh. So yeah, just laying on the ball. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Did you love that painting? I bought it at a bar when I used to be in the culture of going to bars. Talk about a cult. The bar cult. You know, if you know. I certainly did. People talk about cults as if they're a bad thing. It's a culture. You know? You're into it or you're not. And I would say the bar culture is a cult. a Bacchus cult. Well, I know, because I was a member of that cult. Yes. It's good medicine. You learn a lot. You got a lot of stock to go back and go through and see where it brings you to this point. But man, that Bacchus feels so necessary when you need it to deal with certain situations. So I get it, but you know, you're the one who puts it in your horse. You're the one that decides to put it in your horse. Or really, your horse likes water. I mean, you can see through it. I mean, this is just a magical substance. It's like, put that magical substance in my mouth. We are one. I'm drinking myself, right? What percentage of me am I that? Isn't it like... probably the same as the earth. All right, we're going side to side. Now you could be sitting on a ball. I have a t-shirt on this ball. Don't ask any questions. You know, do a little bit of this. I don't know how guys do it with their junk, but so I believe this ball is probably Saturn. And then especially if you put a ring on it, it's definitely Saturn. Riding some time here. You're like, who's this lady and what does she do? I do what I do. What do you do? What do you spend your time doing? Oh, see, that was good. It got some good movement in my tummy. I feel activated. I feel a little, my breath is up. It's like, your horse is like, yeah, let's play in. You know, we call it workout, but really, what are you working at? Why would you go work out after you go work? This is a circular object. Let's call it a hoop. It's a loop. It extends your movement. Oh, it feels so good. I just want to get into it. Oh, wow. I just opened up a lot of chesticle space. The clavicle is from where we hang. If we were Sanskrit, our arms would be the lines. What do they call that? Like a hanging line? Like a laundry line? Let's go there. Let's just kind of move in that motion. I know this setup as far as like what you see, but imagine what this hand is doing. I'll bring it in. Eternal balance is what we're doing. That's why as we work, as a friend of mine, a sunbeam of mine that I know, says that our work adds to the collective pressing into the unknown, into the remembered. I was talking to ChatGPT about making cookies. I was making cookies. Pumpkin chocolate chip. I ate most of them. They're gone now. I got a real sugar thing. My horse likes sugar. But I was talking about adjusting a recipe. And I took the cookies out at the allotted time. And I'm like, they're not done. And prior to that, Chat and I have been talking about the Piscean age and the Aquarian age. And Chat brought up that it was a perfect metaphor, as we were discussing prior to the adjustment of the recipe, to the Piscean age being someone who would follow the recipe no matter what. they would stick to it because why question? That means we'd have to create. And to create means to destroy. So the Aquarian age is, taking that recipe, applying the ingredients, adjusting possibly, but, going through and mixing up the recipe. Don't you think a new recipe is in order for the days of our times? So get a ball, get a collection of balls, all different sizes. Go find some hoops. Look it through. We take these pills that go into our body. It's supposed to work, a mechanism. That's why we take these pills. We are the mechanism. We can move our body. That's why we got one. All right, that's pretty good. Namaste.